Hello and welcome to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. The one with Ike in it, basically. And yeah, everyone's been playing Fire Emblem, the Three Houses, at the time I'm streaming this. But I never really got into like the modern Fire Emblem games, the 3D ones basically. I played the Blazing Sword or the Blazing Blade, I guess, the one on the Game Boy Advance. I really loved it, but I never really got into the 3D one. So before we do that, okay, I'll just press start for now. So I wanted to, start playing the 3D ones because, again, because I never really got into it because I guess the main thing because of the animations, I like the 2D sprites and everything. They're really flashy, but it might be nostalgia talking. And hey, Sheila Ragnarhart, Sheila Ragnarhart, your biggest Fire Emblem nerd. That's great, because I'm gonna start with this one because of the 3D ones I never started. I wanted to start with this one because it's the first one that came on the GameCube and everything. I never played this one, so I'm gonna do it today. I already played a little bit. I'm gonna press new game, I guess. And yeah, let's see, new game. Oh, can I delete? Well, I should delete that one first. Delete this. I want to test that out. I'll delete that for now. And start the actual new game. Easy, normal, difficult. I think I'm going to just do normal, I've heard that the sequel for this game actually, was it Radiant Dawn, I think, on the Wii. Had like a weird localization error, I guess, with the difficulty settings. How like normal is technically hard, and easy is technically normal, whatever. But that's for the sequel. But for at least for this game, I think I'll just do normal. I mean, I have some experience, I guess, but it's been a while. Yeah, I'll do that. I played the GBA version, right, and played other tactics games. Well, let's watch this cutscene, though.
Well, Ike, you had enough?
Dad! Ike!
Oh, missed.
Ow.
Ike? Oh no!
I can't believe he's dead. It's already game over. That end. Rest in peace. Nice. Who's that, Mom? I don't know.
Missed that song.
Ah, you're up. About time.
Okay. You remind me of my mom, I guess? Okay, probe. Very anime, as it turns out. I mean, I guess Fire Emblem has always been anime. It's hard to tell with the sprites on the GBA version, but I guess, especially in modern times, especially Fire Emblem Awakening, that's when the art style really got anime. But, are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. So the sleeping prince awakens. Father, I can't believe you. I know those are practice swords, but they're so heavy. You have no right to be so rough on Ike. If this is too much for the boy, he'll never make it as a mercenary. But, Miss, you don't have to worry. I told you, I'm fine. You better be. Now grab your sword and get ready. What? Don't tell me you're gonna start the tutorial. Just until I land a single blow. I'm not giving up until I can get one good hit on Father. Okay, so Ike, Dad, Grail. I like a resolve, Ike, but it takes more than a strong will to. Okay, Boyd. Aha! I knew I'd find you here. Hi, Boyd. What brings you here? Nothing special. You said you were going to get the boss, but you never came back. I got picked to check up on you. Oh, sorry. I got caught up with Ike and my father. Hey, Ike. Sister. So Mrs. our sister. Ike's the main character. There's Dad. Boyd, I guess. Is a buddy. I don't know. It's nothing. Besides, I figured I'd get a good laugh watching Ike get worked over by the boss. You look fine. What happened? Nothing at all. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You just missed it. Just a minute ago, he was out cold. Missed? Sorry. You came at just the right time, Boyd. You can be Ike's sparring partner. What? Me? I'm beginning to think it would be better if he spars someone close to his own skill. I understand. What's up, Pencho? You finished the game just a few weeks ago? That's an interesting coincidence, because I'm starting it now. Thanks for your help, Boyd. I don't know about this closer to his skill business, but I'm ready. Okay, so I remember, yeah, I played a little bit of this game, like 5 minutes, like the tutorial, you know, it's like very basic stuff. Let's go! You know, the funny thing you could do, like do a lot of weird things that the game doesn't expect you to do. Yeah, tutorial stuff. Do I want to go through the tutorial? I mean, okay, well, I actually spammed that, so actually I will have to now. Yeah, I mean, again, very basic stuff. I played Fire Emblem, the first one, or the first one that came to the West anyway. Moving range, I mean, like, you know, skim through this mostly. Just standard tactics RPG. I guess, you know, speaking before, like I was talking about my tactics game experience, I play like, you know, I played through the Skya, I played through Final Fantasy Tactics for the PlayStation, I played a little bit of the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, the one on the GBA, and what else? What else did I play? I also played Tactics Ogre Night of Lotus, and Tactics Ogre Let Us Clean Together. Some of them I never finished though, some games I never finished, especially like, you know, for example, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, never really finished that game. I'm hoping that, because I'm streaming this as well, I like to finish this game as, it keeps me motivated to finish like a full playthrough, that's what I'm planning anyway. Let's get into Fire Emblem again, after like, when this game came out, like 2005? Like, 14 years. You know, I'm 14 years late, but, you know, never too late to start. You can move. Everything's on the grid-based system. Move, you attack, or you wait. You know, it really reminds me of, you know, Dungeons and Dragons, right? Very Dungeons and Dragon-like. Or played like D&D. Just move around on the grid-like system. Well, it's not really grid-like, but, you know, you move. There's like a limited amount of moves, spaces you can move, and then you attack. And then you end your turn. Like, it's very, like, you know, D&D. Ironically, a lot of, like, D&D games on the computer, you know, like actual video games of Dungeons and Dragons, are not like this at all, you know, most of them anyway. Like Baldur's Gate, for example, tends to be that they're like, they don't have like a grid-like system, and they're like, real-time, technically, though I guess you can play turn-based anyway, but it's not very like, optimized for that. Direct combat, okay, I'll just do, I mean, I don't know, there's like a few new things, I guess, for this game that I don't know about, but again, I'll just skim through the tutorial. Quickly, I mean, I think I can do this. Yeah, go, attack. There's shoving. I never knew that there was shoving. Was there shoving in the other Fire Emblems? Or, well, I mean, again, only the GBA ones, really. I did play, again, I played the Blazing Blade, the one with Hector, Eliwood, and Lyn. I really love that. I think I played a little bit of the Binding Blade, I think, the one with Roy. The Fire Boy. The Fire Boy Roy. That's really, well, I feel like most people know about Fire Emblem through like Smash Brothers, you know? You know, Ike, Marth, Roy. That's where I know Roy from. But then I played this game a little bit. I don't think I finished it. Again, a lot of like Cactus games I never really finished. Okay, you attack. Alright. You can attack, you can shove him, you know. Boop. It doesn't do anything. You're wasting our time. Yeah, I don't know how shoving, like, what does that, like, accomplish? Maybe, you know, just to move enemies and everything. Replacing the rescue mechanic. Okay. Yeah, I remember rescue, I guess, like moving your own allies, right? And everything. I remember actually, yeah, in I mean, it's been so long, but like, Fire Emblem, the GBA version, you can rescue people by, with like cavalry, you know, anyone with like a horse, you can just like grab them and put it on your horse, you know, move them around. I think, unless I'm wrong, I think it's something like that. I guess it's like shoving. No, shoving is just like just a thing now in this game instead. Let's see. You know, I mean, I can just go attack him. You can have a sword, you know, it's a weapon triangle. Remember the weapon triangle? I remember. I believe in the 3 houses they don't have that anymore, but like, you can have the weapon triangle. You can piss off your sister by dropping the sword. I can't believe this. If you throw your weapon away, how do you expect to fight? Let me help. Here you go, Ike. Here's your sword, you idiot. Okay. Try to be a little more careful. I don't know how to fight. I drop sword on the ground. I don't know. You can do that. That's what I learned, like, just by screwing around the tutorial. You can do that for no reason. And you can also just walk around, then he gets bored. But okay, well, let's actually finish this. You know, I don't want to be wasting too much time here. Just attack him. And yeah, oh, you can. Hey, boy's nothing. Check him out. He's a weakling. Nothing. I don't have nothing. I mean, I have green hair. Yeah, that's the biggest thing about like the 3D Fire Emblems. It's like the animations are not. I don't know. They're decent. You know, they're not the worst thing in the world, but like, it's very just not as good. You know, not as appealing as the sprites in the Game Boy Advance versions, but you know, it's fine. I'm giving this game a chance anyway, despite that, I guess. You know, even though it's just like a small thing, but like, you know, that's the main reason why I didn't get to the 3D Fire Emblems anyway. Anyway, I'm not done yet. We're just getting started. Attack. Even though you have an axe, you know, your axe is like, it's worse than this sword. So, don't you know about the weapon triangle, buddy? You're dead now. Oh, you can rescue anyone in GBA Emblem as long as you have constitutions now. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was only like horses. You know, horses, I guess, because they move around a lot. I don't know. It's been a while, so I don't remember all the, you know, detailed mechanics anymore, really. That wasn't too bad. Boyd, you're such a loser. You're such a loser. Wow, that's harsh. Shut your trap. Good work, Boyd. That's enough. Oh, alright. Beep beep. Your swordsmanship was decent enough, Ike. Don't forget how it felt. It won't always be this easy. I know. Now that you're done warming up, it's time for you to face me again. Sometimes the text is a little too slow, you know? I was hoping you'd say that. Is that related to like speed up text or text speed? Well, I guess we'll see. I don't have like a main menu yet. Or well, actually, I can check actually in the tutorial. Anyway, but first, miss, right here. Yeah, she's gonna give me like a vulnerary, I guess. What do you like? It's a vulnerary. How you say it? Vulnerary. Anywhere, it's like, you know, HP potion. I recommend using it now before you fight Father. Last time he knocked you silly. You know, every time you get like knocked unconscious, you actually lose brain cells, so don't do it often. Always take time to heal your wounds in battle, even small wounds. By the time you think you're in trouble, it's probably too late. Don't get into that situation. Item using tutorial. Okay, just for, you know, just in case. I don't know. Is there like a special way to use it? No. Okay. I imagine you go to your you go to menu, and then you wait, and go to items. Uses a turn and everything, yep. Okay. You can turn off animations if you want. Well, I probably won't turn it off because I don't know, because maybe I'm weird, but like I tend to I like to watch animations anyway, even like in the GBA version. The only exception will probably, well, if I remember correctly, like healers, you know, and buffers. I don't know if there's like a, I know in the GBA version there was like a dancer class or a bard class. That's like slightly annoying, you know. If you watch the animation all the time, you know, it's the same animation no matter what. That's kind of a little repetitive. But otherwise, though, I do like to watch animations anyway. You know, you never know. Like for example, like critical hits. You know, that was always fun in the GBA version. Oh, Dad's gonna hit us. Oh no! Give it your all. Ow! Stop it! Stop hitting me, Dad. Experience point. Amazing. Come on, boy, you gonna give me a challenge this time around? ... Well, you know, just a standard attack. Did you lose this battle? I actually didn't lose it. But I guess you can, if you just stand around doing nothing. Oops, I forgot to... Oh yeah. I was thinking like I was to check the options. I forgot to do that. Well... Ugh. Ouchies. Blech. Everyone just drops on their knees. Maybe level up? Amazing. We are a ranger. You know, when I think ranger, I think like a bow and arrow, but I guess not for Ike. Ike, you were great. Father, you were holding back, weren't you? What? Is that true? If you could tell the difference, that means you're approving. You know, I wasn't really giving my all either. That's such a lie. Bah. So, Father, does that mean you finally admit I'm ready? What, to join the company? To take on the job? Yeah. I mean, Boyd's already out there on the battlefield. I'm ready. I'm tired of being a trainee. Listen, the difference between you and me is that I'm a professional. A professional who just got beat? That was just random chance. It's RNG. I got RNG screwed, you see. This is how the game works. I get like crit and then I die. And then I restart the game because my character died. By the way, this permanent death? I don't know if I mean, it's just permanent death in this game, I guess. The modern games are much more forgiving, I guess. I remember in the Three Houses, I saw some gameplay. You can like time travel, I guess, but not so much in the probably in this Fire Emblem. If your character dies, they just die forever, and if you want to save them, you gotta restart the battle. Save scum. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. We'll see, I guess. I've heard this game's not too hard, so especially since I'm on normal, I don't know if I need to save scum, but we'll see, I guess. You got a point, Ike. All right, tomorrow will be your first day as a full-fledged mercenary. Really? But if I think it's too much, you're back to trainee status. You better work hard. No problem. Watch, I'll catch up to everyone in no time. I'm the main protagonist. We'll see. You better be heading back to the fort. Everyone's waiting. You do like the battle animations? Yeah? We'll see. I mean, I've never seen a lot of the gameplay. But I imagine, maybe like, when you get like promotions, you get critical hits, maybe look nicer. The battle begins. It's pretty hard. I've heard that Radiant Dawn is a lot harder, only because of the localization differences of the difficulties. That maybe, people have been, rather the people in the West, when they play normal, is a whole lot harder than they think and stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. And hey, here's, how you say your name? Titania? Titania. Good morning, Ike. Today's your first day as a professional soldier, isn't it? Yeah, and I'm ready to go. What you are is late. The others were suited up and ready at the break of dawn. Sorry, I'll get up earlier from now on. So what's my first job? I'm talking with Titania right now. Wait outside until we're done. Titania? Like Titanic, Titania? Anyway. Yes, sir. Very well, Commander Grail. Shall we continue? You were telling me about some bandits that needed taking care of, weren't you? Correct. The request comes from a nearby village. According to our reports, the bandits are not all that strong. I think it's best if we ride out and take a look. I plan on taking Oscar and Boyd along with me. Just the brothers? Go ahead and add Ike to your team. Shinon, Gatre, and I can handle the other two jobs easily enough. Titania, I'm leaving Ike in your care. I'm trusting you to show him the ropes. Understood, Commander. And Titania, he looks pretty cool. Come on, Ike, let's get you set up. Alright, my first job, hooray! I get to kill. Captain Titania, preparations are complete. I'm ready to go. Impeccable timing. It's nice to know we can always count on you to be at the ready, Oscar. Don't forget about me, I'm ready for action. Is that so, Boyd? That's a surprise. Ha! Not today it isn't. As of today, I'm going to be the absolute model perfection. I need to set a good example for Ike. I'll take your word for it. Your first campaign at last. I know you wanted this for a while. Are you nervous, Ike? I think I was more nervous last night. I could hardly sleep. This morning, I'm feeling pretty good. It's the calm before the storm. You should try to relax. You're not going to be out there alone. Yeah, you're right. Right. Everyone ready? Let's go. Okay. And probably my playthrough, I don't know. There's probably good characters, bad characters, but I'll probably just use the ones that I like for the most part. Hopefully I can do that. Probably. Again, I'm not like hard mode or anything. But I just like to use the characters that I like. I know that Titania, from what I play, again, 5 minutes of the game, she's like, she's like the, what is it, the Marcus, right? The Marcus of this game, where she's like pre-promoted and everything, so she'll probably not abuse her too much. Probably just leave her behind, not actually use her until later on, because otherwise she'll steal all the experience, which is not good. Anyway. Alright, let me explain what's going on. This is a map of Chaldea. They've hired us to drive off some bandits. We're the blue marks here. The red dots are the bandits. There aren't many of them, but we can't get careless. The one in front of the building up north is their leader. Yeah, probably not be optimal, just use any character that you like, but, well, that'll be my flavor, that'll be the flavor of my playthrough in that case. Our mission is to take him out and recapture that building. Ike, listen up. All this stuff is old news to me, but I can give you a rookie like you a few tips. First off, don't let yourself get worked up and jump out in front of everyone. You'll just end up getting hurt. Don't try to do too much, Ike. When things get dangerous, you can and should rely on us. As long as you watch how the enemy moves carefully, you'll be fine. Think of this as a training mission. With live targets. I'll do that. Oscar, Boyd, thanks for your help. Don't mention it. Just sit back and watch how a professional handle things. I'm tempted to let you die, Boyd, because of how arrogant you are, but no problem. I'm not gonna do that intentionally. I don't think so, anyway. Enough chit-chat, you three. We've got work to do. Hello, waifus. It's like, I don't know, Fire Emblem is like, I would like compare it to like Pokemon, at least in the sense of team building, So you can be like mid-maxy, but you can also just choose your favorite characters, and you tend to have to in Fire Emblem, I think, because it's kind of like linear. Everything's like a linear RPG, so you can't really like grind your characters, at least like on like side missions or anything. You have to just use the characters that you like, keep them powerful, so you can just go through the main story and everything. You can't just, like any kind of like typical RPG, you can always do like, like side quests and everything, grind up your characters, but not so much in Fire Emblem. Everything is like, has a pacing to it, I guess. Like, before you can engage an enemy, take a good look at his weapon. The weapon you use often determines who has the upper hand in the fight. Right now, for example, the axe, and okay, it's a weapon triangle. Not great against sword, it's great against sword, but not against axes. So if I remember correctly, you know, sword beats axe, axe beats lance, lance beats sword. Let's try and get inside, but we can learn, right? It's like, yeah, exactly. If you can remember that, you'll be more effective in combat. That's just the basics though, those come in handy soon enough, so don't forget it. It's rock, paper, scissors. Amazing. I'll always have an answer with you, bud. Do you think you can maybe find a different way of remembering? Yeah, thanks. And one more thing, don't forget to visit the locals. We're here to help after all. The villagers should welcome our presence. Watch the visit tutorial? Okay. Okay, so now you don't take a break. Let's talk about business now. You go into the houses. Stuff happens, maybe, or maybe not. Okay. And you visit. You barge into the house and say, what brings you out to such an out-of-way place? Would you have like some tea or some business? Oh, I'm sorry, you got a battle to get back to? Like to leave empty-handed. Here, take this vulnerary with you. Okay. Yay! A random blue guy got an item. Amazing. Oftentimes getting items, information, other goodies, you know. Sometimes you get hints to how to recruit characters. Pleasant chance, nice cup of tea. You can make counter bands with these. They can destroy homes, so don't let your guard down. Visit the houses before they kill them. Get their stuff, you know? And visit it, yes. And, yeah. Here, remember, no, it's really safe. No, until you pay a visit. Oh, okay, so if you visit first, they won't destroy. This house is open, this house is open. Yeah, I mean, let's start actual tactics gameplay. Amazing. Well, Titania. A mounted unit tutorial? I'll get more tutorials? Okay, we'll see. You know, just in case. You never know. Again, I think I know this, but, well, we'll see. You know, it's probably good to have a reminder anyway. Yeah, mounted units, they're like cavalry, they can move around a lot, basically. We do? Horse. Attack the enemy. There's no... It seems like there's no like back attack, you know, in Fire Emblem. In other tactics games, you tend to get a bonus if you attack at a certain, like, you know, facing. You attack them on the side or in the back, but I don't think so in Fire Emblem. I don't think that's the case. At least normally, I guess. Cavalry. I don't know if that's new, but yeah, I've noticed that cavalry can move after the attack in this game. I don't know if you can do that in the GBA versions. I don't remember. Okay, you can move out, hit and run. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty useful. I guess it kind of like, you know, it kind of like simulates the idea that, you know, cavalry is always moving. You know, in real life, they charge in and then they, you know, either go through the enemy formation or they, you know, they leave and come back. You know, that's how cavalry usually works. They don't want to be like standing around, you know, otherwise they'll get hit easily, I guess. Here, visit. You're with the mercenaries, right? Thank you for coming. We've heard a lot about for you. Here, take this weapon. If farmers, not fighters, maybe you'll get some use from it. Got a sword. Oh, actually, someone else would probably get use for that. Can you use a sword? You're using a lance, I guess. Doesn't matter. Again, I'm not really using Titania, so just leave her there, I guess. Let's see. Actually, can I... Options... Nation... Max? Is it max? What do you mean by max? Max is in, like... It just comes out automatically, you know? No, like, lip syncing. I've noticed, you know, when sometimes, especially, you know, old school games, as the text comes up, you know, the characters kind of, like, lip sync to it a little bit. Try fast. I don't know if max is like... Because I know max might, you know, make it too fast. I don't know. Let's see, I guess. What do I want to do? Can I trade? I guess I can. If I trade, though, do I waste my turn? I kind of don't want to do that. So... I guess I'll just move. Oh, yeah, I've noticed also as well, like, how you press the thing. How you do the range on? How you do that? How you do range? Yeah, like that, yeah. That's the thing you do. I don't think you can do this in the GBA version. As far as I know, unless I don't remember, but maybe show them the ranges. The potential, you know, where they're gonna go. Oh. For now, just put, I guess, range line. I don't know. That. And do this. Let's see. This fence blocking anything? I guess so. Do a bit of this. Do. Attack. Like so. We attack 2 times because our speed is better. Or is it, what is it called? What's the stat called? I guess agility? I think it's agility or speed. Something like that. And, you know, move Oscar around. Well, Oscar doesn't want to attack, you know, the axe people. He'll get a disadvantage. I'll move Boyd instead, I guess. Move Boyd there. Is he gonna block? Do that? Oh, probably not. I don't know. Because I don't know if this fence, is it blocking anything? Does it block movement? If so, I kind of want to like block the other enemies from coming in towards, you know, Titania. I don't know if they're gonna like directly attack Titania. Probably not, but like I don't want her to get attacked. Otherwise, she'll get a counter attack and just steal all the experience. But I don't know. I just do it normally. Eh, miss, Boyd. What are you doing, Boyd? What are you doing? Let's see. Can you actually? Are you gonna reach here? Hopefully you don't attack. Yeah, don't attack Boyd. I want Oscar to be around, you know. Tactics. Oh yeah, he can just move this way. In which case, I'll just put Oscar over here. Put him over there. And that'll be good. I just want him to attack Ike or Boyd instead. What's going on out there? Is there some sort of army? Pop, a bunch of mercenaries looking for the next meal. The villagers must have hired them. Listen up, lads, hurt them and hurt them bad. If we let this bunch live, we'll have hordes of hired swords howling us the rest of our days. It's those fools villagers. They think they can buy a bunch of sellswords and chase us away. Ain't gonna work out how they want it. All they get for their trouble is a bunch of ruined houses. Tear them down, boys. I'll teach them. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna show off the burning village mechanic. I guess that family in there is dead. Ow. You know, I remember from the like the GBA versions, I guess the class that Boyd has, like fighter, I guess, fighter, a warrior, whatever. This class sucks. I don't know. It seems like anyway. Though I guess I remember his class, like the axe class. At least the one that Boyd has, I believe he can like promote into like a bow user as well. He can use bow and axe. That's the main thing about his class. But otherwise, you know, it kind of sucks because he has high health, but he just gets hits all the time, right? He just gets hits all the time and he never dodges anything. As far as I know, I mean, assuming it's the same, it might be a little bit different. I don't know. Anyway, Boyd might need. Well, I think he needs healing. Do you have any items? Oh, you have vulnerary, yeah. You know, better safe than sorry. I'll heal him up. Oh, in fact, I should have moved him maybe. Oh well. Let's see, are you gonna come close? Pressing my button. Are you gonna come close? Yeah, I can like get out of your range, so I'll just attack with Ike again. Level him up. Ike is probably gonna get the kill. Bam. Again, I don't know. I'm gonna. I don't want to complain too much, but like again, the animations, I don't know, just not as much impact as the 2D versions. Not enough oomph to it. Me, but that's fine. Rescue. Oh yeah, you can rescue. Okay, you rescue. Also, you can't rescue though. You can rescue though, right? Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. I don't need to rescue him necessarily though, right now. And Titania, you can like, you know, you can be like the commander. You're like the leader on the back lines. You know, tell us what to do. I'm gonna walk around. Oh yeah, I want to save that village. Oops, I want to save that village. I guess I can. Pretty risky though. Go with like Oscar right now. He might die. Oh well. Let's see. I'll probably move Ike up. You know, I don't want the village to get burned down, because if I leave it there, it's gonna get attacked. Yeah, I mean, Oscar, you're fine, right? Actually, what are your stats? You're 26 HP, you're level 3, you know. I think he's pretty strong. Level 3. Yeah, something I've noticed, by the way, I saw in the main menu is like biorhythm. I have no idea what biorhythm is exactly, but like the unit's biorhythm. And the marker's high is better, is low, penalty, I guess. Wave graph thing. I feel like that's new, you know, for at least this game, Path of Radiance. I've never seen like biorhythms in the GBA version or anything. Let's see. So I want to save this place, so I'm gonna do that. Since those bandits took over, we can't even sleep at night. Please help us save our village. Here, my mother left me this. I hope it serves you well. Okay, by the way, the text speed is good now. You like? What's that? Self robe? I mean, I think it's familiar to me, but again, it's been a long time, so I have no idea what these are anymore. Let's see. Imagine increases the user's maximum HP. Okay, it's a stat bonus. We'll probably have to hoard that for any characters that might need it, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Boyd, I don't want you to get attacked by the sword guy. I don't know if the enemy will... Actually, does the AI take advantage of the weapon triangle? Maybe not, I'm not sure. Or is it like, distance related? For now, you'll go over here. You'll be nearby. We'll get you when we need you. Are you over here? No. Again, leaving Titania in the back because I don't want her to steal all the experience. My work here is done. This house is dodoed. Time to move on to bigger things. Now I smash me some mercenary. Aha! I'm evil. Oh, you attack Boyd. Boyd is fine, right? He can just tank this. Out. 12 damage. Or rather, 12 hit points left. I think Boyd can take him on. Ow. Oh, critical hit. Hey. Critical hit animation. That looks pretty cool. Typical anime swordsman, I slash you, super fast. You didn't even feel it. You just died. Miss! Okay, I mean... Ike is pretty OP, I feel like. Obviously. I'll level up as much as possible. Can you kill this guy? Let's see, I'll do... How much damage? Does it show how much damage? It says 13, right? That's well, can I press help? No help button? Because I can't remember, because I believe obviously HP is health, hit is how the percentage to hit, so Boyd has 87% chance to hit, and 2% chance to crit. So MT, I can't remember what MT stands for, but I believe it's damage, so assuming I'm right, this is enough to kill him. And you're dead. Now I think I gotta be careful sometimes, in this game though, because sometimes there are like recruitable characters, I don't know. I mean, that guy probably wasn't. He's probably like super evil. But some characters you can just, convince to join your team and everything. And sometimes you gotta have like certain characters and everything to recruit them. Usually it's obvious, but maybe there's some like secret characters that I might miss. But that's just how it's gonna be. Because I'm probably not gonna like look up a guide or anything. This is like completely blind. So I might miss some characters, which is too bad, but oh well. Level 4. Oh, yeah, it's speed, yeah. It's either agility or speed, but speed is a good stat to have in Fire Emblem. Because it allows you to like double attack and evade and everything, so it's always good to have. Let's see, I don't think there's this guy left, I guess. The range on. Actually, is the boss gonna move? I mean, usually the boss doesn't move, in any Fire Emblem game, but just in case, keep his range on. It's a very nifty feature to have, actually. To just know like where the enemy might go, you can just keep them out of range. Until you're ready to attack your entire team and everything. Let's see. Does Ike, does he need health? Yeah, yeah, a little bit, why not? Make sure he's not gonna die. Sword guy, let's see. Well, I mean, I'll put Oscar here, I guess. Or, when you level up Boyd? Am I even gonna use these brothers? I don't know. Why not? Just put him here. I guess he'll get attacked by the sword guy. Sword guy, not especially effective against lances. There. Okay. And ow. No, you get poked. You get poked in the face. 10 XP. You know, I might have, I don't know, I might not even use Oscar and Boyd. So I might just get like Ike here, just murder him. Yeah, just hog all the experience. You know, ironically, I don't want Titania to hog the experience, but I want Ike to hog experience, because he's like a lord, right? He's like a main character. So just like any kind of Fire Emblem, you want to keep your main character leveled up and everything, because you're gonna be forced to use them anyway. And who knows, there might be like, I mean, it's kind of a trope in Fire Emblem, there might be like a one-on-one duel, you know, with your main character, so that's probably a good thing. Let's see, I mean, are you gonna attack, or? Might as well wait. I mean, the only sword character I have is Ike anyway, so I believe he uses yeah, he has an axe, so Ike is the best character to use against him. So yeah, I think, yeah, he doesn't move. I mean, I don't have to move these guys, I'll just put them there for like, moral support, yeah. Moral support. And I remember in the GBA, Fire Emblems, to increase like support, you know, support levels, because, you know, like a mainstay of Fire Emblem is that your characters have conversations with each other, you know, the more they fight with each other, and then they become best friends, or even married, you know, that sort of thing. But in the GBA versions, you had to keep them together, you know, to increase their support levels. But I believe I looked it up. I think in the in this version, you don't have to keep them like literally next to each other. It's fine if they're just in the same mission. But hey, you're nothing but a boy. Well, every brat needs a beating now and then. Are you ready for it? Ah, not today. You want to run away? Now's your chance. Imagine that. You're sassing me. Don't that beat all? Oh, you're gonna die. Or am I gonna die? I don't know, you do a lot of damage actually. Is I gonna just die? Uh-oh. You know, if I die in the very first mission, this is gonna suck. How much damage did he do? I mean, not enough, yeah. I mean, it missed. Okay, that's good. Okay, we didn't die. I think he did almost half. I think we could have taken 2 more hits, but anyway. I'm meant for better than this. I don't want to die here. Blech. Oh, you're dead. You know, just some casual murder. It's fine. They're like villains. They're not. They're like, you know, we're morally righteous in this, I guess. Medieval justice, you know, no jail for them, just death. A summary execution. Seize tutorial, I mean, that probably means just go to the space and then you win, I guess. Achoo! You said sneeze, not sneeze! I mean, in certain battles, you have to capture the points. Okay. Usually it's a boss. You fight them, you beat the boss, then you go into the seize command. Like that. You know, I imagine you can, like, abuse this mechanic, you know? You can, like, not finish the level until you, like, grind your characters up. Especially with later on, we'll have like support characters. I mean, it's an option. It's like very slow, but you can just like keep using the same abilities over and over until you level up. You know, like healing or and kind of like buff ability that gives you a little bit experience points. But I believe in this game as well, you don't need to do that necessarily. I think so anyway, because there is something called bonus experience, I believe. Well, I guess we'll see. Okay, that wraps up the Seize tutorial. Would like to see it again? No. You know, Titania, you're the leader. You go here. You know, I mean, she's level 1 technically, but she's like, you know, promoted. So really, she's like, at least the equivalent anyway, like level 20. At least that's how it works in Fire Emblem, I believe. You know, at least in this game. Or well, actually, do I win now? Or I win now, right? Or is it? Oh, oops. Wait, what was the battle condition? Victory commission seize. Oh, did I do it wrong? Ike, seize it. Okay. Do I have to do it with Ike, or did I press the wrong menu button? I don't know. Anyway, seize it. Seize it, not sneeze it. That's the end of it. Ike, are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. You know, you surprised me. To think you've come so far. Look at my father, though. I've still got such a long way to go. There's nothing you can do about that. After all, Commander Growl is... Huh? What about my father? Oh, nothing. Just nothing. Don't worry about it. Nothing? I'm really curious. Don't worry. You'll learn all about it someday. Probably by the end of this playthrough. Hey Ike, that wasn't bad for your first battle. Not as flashy as my first time, though. Yeah, you were a real standout. I'll never forget the sight of you so keyed up you broke your own axe. Oscar, dang it, you didn't have to bring that up. Anyway, Ike, congrats on finishing your first mission. Welcome to the group. Everyone's alright, then let's get going. I'm sure Mist has a nice hot meal waiting for us. Nice long meal. Hey,